going guys, it's Death Monk here. Today I'm going to be talking about some really interesting information concerning the Chapter 7 of Fortnite Battle Royale. So as you guys can see, Season 1's called Pacific Break, and we've got a really interesting blog post I want to break down here to you guys. Now as you guys can see, Chapter 7 Pacific Break kicks off a new era for Fortnite Battle Royale where some of the greatest stories are told, the Golden Coast. So as you guys can see, we've got a really interesting gameplay trailer that we're going to take a look at. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of it in the comments box down below. Without further ado, let's check this out.
Down the block, stay sucker free and keep the busters off your jock. You gotta have heart, son, if you want to go. Watch this sweet chariot swing low. What you gonna do when the fire goes by? You better be ready to fly.
So that is really interesting. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of that in the comments box down below. Excuse me. While the battle bus is out of commission, you'll storm surf your way to the island instead. Now, for those who don't know, basically, as you guys can see, the Cradle has basically destroyed the battle bus using one of its beams, so it's up to us to basically find the part in order to repair it. So on the island, explore a sun-soaked paradise on foot, by car, or through the air in new hot air balloons. These locations are your next backdrop. Battlewood Boulevard, Sandy Strip, Wonky Land, Humble Hills, Bumpy Bay, Classified Canyon, and more to explore. So as you guys can see, we've got various different images here promoting the new season. So we've got various different ones. We've got like Battlewood, we've got this really interesting, like, I don't know how to describe that. We've got like a bridge there. We've got what appears to be, what's the name of this place? Sandy Strip. So as you guys can see, we've got like golden reel and various different things like that. There's another shot of Sandy Strip at night, which actually does look pretty cool. Of course, it takes inspiration from Las Vegas. The fountains on the left there take inspiration from the Bellagio Hotel. The shape, this little pink gem looking thing, basically takes inspiration from the Sphere in Las Vegas in real life. Deco Hotel, that is obviously takes inspiration from the Bellagio, as I've aforementioned. Got a really interesting looking Ferris wheel, got like a roller coaster there, which you can grind on, by the way. There's also various different other known POIs apparently, which actually does look pretty interesting. I've also got, I think that's Classified Canyon, that's what this one's called, so that's really interesting. Got like an underground area. I haven't got a chance to much explore that specific area, but that's interesting to think about. I've also got Sus Studios, which is, I haven't attended that one yet, so that looks really interesting to think about. A few other images here. Let me know which one is your favourite in the comments box down below. New Battle Pass. Purchase the Battle Pass and seek revenge as the bride, rep the future as Marty McFly, and unlock Fortnite originals like Miles Cross and Cat Holloway, plus a new version of Dark Voyager. In addition to the unlockable styles, the Battle Pass includes special styles for 3 of the outfits: Cat Holloway, Carter Wu, and Dark Voyager, Reality Redacted. You can only unlock these additional styles by completing quests in Blitz Royale, Reload, and Battle Royale, respectively. So that looks really interesting. So there's one set of styles, and here's the other set. So very, very interesting stuff there, guys. New loot pools, so weapons and mobility. I actually have, just before I go on to weapons and mobility, I have actually done a video on the full battle pass, so make sure you guys do check that out. New loot pool, so weapons and mobility. New weapons are more responsive with layered recoil and smoother aim and down the sight transitions. Reload progress is now saved when your magazine is empty. Start a reload, and if you swap weapons or get interrupted, pick up where you left off. So Iron Pump Shotgun, a new heavy hitting pump to usher in a new chapter. Twin hammer shotguns, dual wielded pump shotguns that can tear through the competition at close range. The Deadeye Assault Rifle, which I would recommend using, guys. Scoped, automatic, and built for those who hit headshots at middle to long range. Hollow Rush SMG, scoped, fast, and dangerous in tight quarters with a fancy new reload animation. The Vengeful Sniper, reaps opponents with bolt action precision. Arc Lightning Gun, sap players, vehicles, and builds with electricity. Forsaken Vow Blade, dash in or out faster with a kinetic blade and unleash a flurry of lightning fast strikes. So as you guys can see here, we've got the Iron Pump Shotgun, which is this one as you guys can see on the screen. These are the twin pumps. I've also got, I think that's the scoped, or the Deadeye Assault Rifle. We've also got the Hollow SMG. We've got the bolt action sniper, the Vengeful Sniper, that's what it's called. This is the Arc Lightning Gun, which is kind of like a minigun as such, but that's interesting. And finally, we've got the Forsaken Vow Blade. So that looks really interesting. Wingsuits are a featured mobility item this season. Grab one, launch up, and glide wherever the action takes you. No lessons required. So that looks really interesting. So these are available immediately as ground loot. Unvaults, everyone loves a classic. The all-terrain cart returns along with your usual sports cars and SUVs. The Enforcer AR, Tactical Pistol, and Dual Micro SMGs are back in the pool. Bounce in or blast out with shockwave grenades and clinger grenades, and heal yourself with Chug Jug, Shield Keg, Medkit, bandages, shield potions, and mini shield potions. In zero build only include Shield Bubble Juniors and Porta Bunkers. So you can stay in the game. So we've added several new features for these totally uncommon movements when you're downed. So joyride in a reboot van. Commandeer a reboot van like it's a chase scene. Drivable reboot vans have rolled onto the island, letting you transport your next potential reboot wherever it's needed. So these are pretty cool. Bear in mind that each one that you see is actually drivable. There can be like one or two that are fixed to the ground so you can't move them. New self-revive device. So if a self-revive device is in your inventory, you can revive yourself while down but not out. So that's really interesting. These actually don't go into your inventory as such, so it doesn't take up one of your 5 spaces. It actually goes into like the similar sort of places to where your victory crown would actually end up. So that's really interesting to think about. Knocked, don't stop. New DBNO movement options have been added across Fortnite. So roll and tumble, so you can roll to dodge fire or throw yourself down a slope to tumble away from danger. So you can, if you spam the X button or whatever you use for your jump as such, that's where you can actually use to roll or dodge away. Down but not out sprint. Move faster when down by using energy. Stay on the move. While DBNO, you can now use zip lines and ascenters and even hop into a car's passenger seat. Reboot revive. Crawl or be thrown into the back of a reboot van to be revived while knocked down. So that is really interesting ways of actually surviving. New gameplay. So if you defeat the boss, you be the boss. Defeat Human Bill, Hush, or Breach Brutus to claim their loot and powers and transform into them. Becoming a boss grants full health and shield, bonus max health and shield, infinite energy, and a powerful ability. However, your position remains visible to nearby opponents at all times. So basically, this gives you additional 50 health and 50 shield if you're on max health and shield already. So that is really, so that's basically 300 total health and shield altogether. Detecting anomaly, things may not be as quiet as they seem. This season, each phase of the storm has a chance to flip the script in real time. Rift anomalies may summon loot, grant powerful effects to everyone in the match, and more. Expect more Rift anomalies to be added and shake things up throughout the season. So you got Gold Bar Overhaul. To make sure everyone's on equal footing at the start of a match, bars will no longer carry forward from one match to the next. So spend them before your match ends to reboot your teammates, hire characters, or grab powerful gear from vending machines with a new item stock. Additionally, you will now be able to drop bars for your teammates to share resources and help your squad succeed. Simple build, so if you're new to building, they've got you covered literally. Similar to Simple Edit, Simple Build is an option in the settings, game building, that makes learning how to build simpler. Turn on the setting, look in the direction you want to build and just build. So that's really interesting. Quality of life improvements, so there's more expressive hit markers, so redesigned hit markers now provide clearer combat feedback and improved visibility. Ammo status indicators, so weapons in your inventory now clearly display that they're out of ammo. Jump shot capability, aiming down the sides while jumping has been added for more dynamic combat movement options. Chiller characters. Characters one-turn hostile as quickly as accidentally shooting them, so the one-turn hostile after one hit. I think it may take about maybe 3, 4, 5 hits, I'm guessing, so that's really interesting. Improved spectator mode. When you're eliminated, you'll now automatically spectate your nearest teammate for better squad coordination. Emote wheel overhaul. So the emote wheel has been upgraded with a fresh look, expanded capacity 6 to 8 slots, a new collector's view for browsing your full emote and gem track library, and improved sorting and filtering for your faster access to your favourites. So this is what it's now going to look like. So instead of 6 selections, you now have 8 in the emote wheel, so that's really interesting. There's another shot of it, so there's basically what it looked like in the Fortnite lobby. And another shot of it is basically if you decide you want to make some changes, you can do so just by, I think it's like by press of a button, then you can search whatever you want. Once the Battle Bus is back in commission on December the 4th, so it's literally 4 days from now, Reload will come back online with the new Surf City map. Blitz Royale will light back up with this new Starfall Island, and Ranked will return. Fortnite OG will return on December the 11th with Season 7, and Lulu will return on December the 12th. So as you guys can see, we've got Surf City as a reload map. So we've got Sweaty Shores, Divey Dam, Battlewood Boulevard, Kashmir Cliffs, Breaker Beach, and Sus Studios, which actually does look pretty interesting. And there's another one called Starfall Island, which include Holloway House, Flawbury Fields, Ritzy Redux, Boutique Bay, and Snooty Strip. So that's really interesting. Keep the party going with new developer-made islands and updates. Inspired by Pacific Break and brought to you for Chapter 7 in partnership with Epic. Find them in the Inspired by Chapter 7 row in Discover. Catch you on the Golden Coast. So that is really interesting to think about there, guys. Let me know what you guys' views and opinions are of this in the comments box down below. Really keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. So I want to know what you guys' views and opinions are of that. Let me know in the comments box down below. Really keen to hear what you guys' views and opinions are. There's also brand new quests. Don't forget, guys, you can also surf the storm. There's also various different weapons available, as aforementioned. Really interesting quests, which I would recommend checking out if you haven't already. There's also Fortnite lore quests as well in there, which some of them do involve the 7. We don't know exactly where the 7 are at this present moment in time. The only thing that we do know is one of the members of the 7 has got some really interesting lore to go through. Now, I have covered that in one of my previous videos, so make sure you guys do check that out. Hope you guys found this really interesting. If you did, smash the thumbs up button. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so I must upload. And if you do decide to purchase anything within the item shop, make sure you guys use code DeathMock992. It does disappear after every 2 weeks, so make sure you guys keep putting it back in. And I'll see you guys soon with a video. Until then, peace out.